We're here at Fisher House, our 18-bed home away from home for our military personnel and veterans when they're receiving life-saving treatment at the QE hospital in Birmingham. Their family members will receive the phone call to say that they need to come immediately to be with their loved one. They'll grab whatever they can and head straight to Birmingham with no idea of where they're going to stay. That's why we have Fisher House.
So I was deployed with the Royal Air Force to Afghanistan in 2012, just after Camp Bastion had become attacked. I remember when I opened my eyes, I was in a completely different environment. Instead of looking and seeing the brake lights of the vehicle through the sand and the dust in front, I was in a completely clean white room with big bright white lights shining on me. I didn't know where I was or anything like that, and it turns out that we'd driven over and initiated an improvised explosive device. It had ejected me clear of the vehicle. I suffered straight away an immediate loss of my left leg and pretty much fractured the majority of the rest of the body. Within 24 hours I was back at Birmingham Queen Elizabeth Hospital when I was stable enough for us to fly back, and from there I was in an induced coma for the next 8 or 9 weeks.
So my life changed in 2010. I got injured over in Afghanistan. I was getting into a stream of a 53-man foot patrol. I was the 50th guy. Getting into a stream, there were an IED to my right hand side. My mate slipped behind me. I've turned around to go and help him. I've turned around, I've stepped on it, and I lost both my legs and my right arm.
The house is very much for their recovery as well as the family's recovery, and it's a case of you'll see somebody come through the door and they'll come in a wheelchair, they've been pushed down, they've spent weeks at the hospital, they'll come in and you just see them suddenly relax. Having
The opportunity to come to Fish House was a massive relief, because you're over the road at the hospital and you're dealing with all the kind of the negative side of things and learning what else my body's decided to do wrong and things like that. But when you come here and you can sit down on a couch, you can have a cup of tea, you can have like a normal family household home life. When you come here, all that medical jargon ends and you can just go back to watching Coronation Street with the kids and having a cup of tea, so it just makes a world of it.
The families what stop here, I love helping the families out, because their loved ones get injured, they're in hospital and they don't know that road to recovery.
Fundraising for this house is extremely important. We have families that stop here. What can we do? They fundraise for the house, or they donate, or they make a donation online, and that is extremely important. That is what keeps this house going. There is no government funding. It is purely on the people that come and stop in the house, and obviously people outside that know of Fisher House that will raise funds to bring it into the house. And believe me, it needs it.
If you'd like to get involved and sponsor a night stay for one of our families, or even multiple nights, then visit our website hospitalcharity.org. Thank you in advance for all of your support, and a huge thank you from all of our families.